Okay, we're starting chapter 6. I gotta send this to you as soon as we're done, but this is kind of a review. You've learned this stuff back in elementary, most of it, but may have forgotten. Anyone remember what a polygon is?
It's a shape.
It is a shape.
Four equal sides.
Straight sides.
Four
Straight
That's a shape.
sides, can't have any curves.
He's not wrong.
Okay, so if there's any curves in it, it's not a polygon.
Doesn't it have to be like connected, like, or like?
Right, it's gotta be closed. For example, it can't be something like this, even though this is all straight sides. There's got an opening in it. Now this third one is one that most people forget. Sides can't intersect.
That's what I was gonna say.
The figure that they usually show you like that is kind of like an hourglass figure. These intersect. It is closed, but this would not be a polygon because the two sides intersect. Now, it doesn't have it yet, but it will. If it's a regular polygon, we've talked about this. Who remembers what regular means? A square is a regular polygon. Rectangle is not.
Oh, it's all equal sides.
Regular polygons means all sides and angles are congruent, right? So if it's a triangle, it would actually be an equilateral triangle. All three sides are the same. If it's a four-sided figure, it would be a square. Five-side would be a pentagon, right?
Yes.
And then a six-side, a hexagon. All of them would be equal. Okay, so you guys know what the sides are.
Yeah.
Everyone know what a vertex is?
Like the middle one. No, the intersection.
Where the sides connect? Like there's 3 vertices here, there's 4 there. Okay. Convex and non-convex, I don't know why they do that. These two mean the same thing. If it's non-convex, that means it's concave. But remember the difference between convex and concave?
Concave is when it.
Back.
The easiest thing to remember is concave. Remember that part of it's caved in. The actual definition, like if we had, this one would be convex, this would be concave. They're both polygons. And the actual definition is if you put a rubber band around this, the rubber band would touch all the sides, right? If you put a rubber band around this, would it touch all the sides? No, it would go from there to there. So this part is caved in. So concave, part of it's caved in. Convex means nothing's caved in. And then non-convex means the same thing. I don't know why they put that in there, but it's the same thing as that. Okay, equilateral, you guys all know, right?
Yeah.
Equal sides, lateral means sides. Equiangular, equal angles. Here, regular, we already talked about all sides and angles are the same. A diagonal. A diagonal is just connecting the vertices.
Oh.
In a triangle, there are no diagonals. Because if I go from here to there, it's a side, and there to there, it's a side. In a quadrilateral, there's 2 diagonals.
Yeah.
Here, this is a pentagon.
There's one.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Circle.
5.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay? So a diagonal is just connecting one vertex to another vertex. So part of this assignment is just yes or no's. When it says to explain why, we don't need to if it's not. Because it's either that means it's not closed, the sides intersect, or it's curves. Is this a polygon? No, because right there, these 3 sides all intersect. This one?
No.
No.
Nope, it's got curves. This one?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Yes, all straight lines, it is closed.
I thought the rubber band had.
That's convex and concave.
Oh, careful.
So, since these two are, it'll be like this on your assignment, if they are polygons, then you gotta say, are they convex or concave?
Oh.
Is this convex or concave? Convex, nothing is caved in. This one would be concave, because it's caved in there and there and there and there. So, identifying the polygon.
Still the 110.
Remember, 4 sides is a quadrilateral. 5 is, what's the word for 5? Pentagon. 6, hexa. 7, septa. 8, octagon. 9, nonagon. 10,
How do you guys memorize?
Million.
how many years in, what's a 10 years called?
Decagon.
Decagon.
Decigon.
11 really doesn't have one, but 12 is a
12.
dodeca.
No, deca.
Decagon. No, that's
Dodecagon.
10 is deca, decade. Okay.
Not.
And then once they get to more than 12, if something has 15 sides, they just call it a 15 gon. Okay? So,
Hecta.
this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hexa.
So to identify it, it's a hexagon.
Septa.
Arrow.
And then state whether it's convex or concave.
Vex. Cave.
Convex.
Yeah, vex.
Nothing is caved in.
Concave.
Here it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Arrow.
Septagon.
Concave.
And it is caved in there and there, so it's concave. Now, if it's regular or not, all the sides gotta be equal and all the angles equal. Is this a regular polygon?
No.
No. All the sides are the same,
It doesn't.
but the angles are not. Obviously, this is over a 180 right there. Is this regular?
Yes.
No. Yes.
No.
No.
The sides are not all the same. Is this regular?
Yes.
Yes. All the sides are marked equal and all the angles are marked equal. So, then we got some questions where you gotta do 3 things. You gotta name it, say if it's convex or concave, and then is it regular? So if it's got 4 sides, it is a,
Penta.
Polygon. I mean,
Poly.
what's the word for 4?
poly.
Quad.
Quad.
It's a quadrilateral, you can just abbreviate it, quad. Convex or concave?
Convex.
Convex, nothing's caved in. Is it regular?
No.
No.
Pentagon.
Penta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon.
Concave.
Concave.
Caved in, concave. Regular?
No.
No.
Hexagon.
6 is a hexagon.
Convex.
Convex,
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
and yes, it is regular. Okay? Now, this one you already know. Remember, any 3 angles in a triangle always add up to 180. A quadrilateral, what do they always add up to? 360. Doesn't matter what, if it's a square, rectangle, or an oddball like this, they gotta always add up to 360 if it's got 4 sides. So, this is pretty much the same thing we did before. In order to find what the measure of U and V are,
Oh, careful.
we gotta figure out what X is.
Yes, is that up an equation?
Right. These gotta add up to 360. So, you write an equation. Shh, you can talk about that when we're done. You gotta add all these up, so combine like terms. 5x and 3x makes 8x. And then add up all these numbers.
200. It's 200 even.
200 even. That has to equal 360.
Wait, does that say 100 or 101?
What? 118 and 72 and 10?
Oh,
So, subtract 200. Divide by 8, and you get 20. So most of the time they just ask you for X. Here they ask what the measure of angle U is. So you take 5 times X. 5 times 20 is 100 degrees. And then the measure of angle V, 3 times 20 is 60, plus 10 is 70 degrees. Okay, so this one, 4x, 4x, 2x, and 2x makes 12 x's. That has to equal 360. So divide by 12 and you get 30. Now they're looking for the measure of angle D. So that what would that equal?
90.
2x, 60
Oh,
degrees.
yeah.
Here, this one's easy. You just subtract 90, 90, and 100. That would be 80 degrees left over. Okay? So